post on the.
Jason, I think I watched some of the Fableman. That's the movie I need to watch again. I think I remember myself saying like I need to watch this again. Did you watch Blonde?
No, I didn't watch Blonde. I've heard very very negative things about it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I steered away from it. People. I was reading an article where the director was talking about Marilyn Monroe, and it's very misogynistic the way he talked about her. Like
God damn.
he viewed her as just a sexual object. And I
Isn't that
felt,
what people wanted it?
well, I mean, but that's not what she's about, and
No, that's not what she's about. But I feel like that's what people. A lot of people remember her. I don't remember. I don't know her. Nothing about her, so I don't know.
no. There's a lot more to her than that.
Mm.
She was a very damaged individual, and I watched the movie. I've only like seen the movie where Michelle Williams, I think, plays her.
Mm.
There's a lot more to her than just what
Yeah,
they
makes
show
sense.
in it. And I've heard that Anna de Armas is really good in it,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know.
She's not the problem. It's just the writing, the way they.
It's weird to me that she was even casted. I've heard her talk as Marilyn Monroe, and I'm like, what the hell? No, that's still Ana de Armas.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm surprised that she. Yeah.
All right, post it on Instagram. We're recording. We're starting. We're gonna start at 6:15, Danny. These are lucky YouTube and people who listen to us live. They get all this fun little. Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Morning Tangents with a couple of tan.
Gents.
I am one of your hosts. That was good, Danny. I like that one. I am one of your hosts, Jason, alongside my cousin, Danny. Hello,
Wow.
Danny. How are you?
I'm very good. I'm awesome. I'm okay, and I'm awesome.
I like that. And here's a question for our audience. How are all the beautiful tangerines doing? We haven't called them tangerines in a while.
You know, we need to
But I
keep
want
doing that.
to. Yeah, I like it.
Hey, tangerines, can you pass me one? Because you're a cutie.
Nice. Yeah, nice.
Get it?
Danny, how was your week?
So, Jason, hold up. I just thought of something right now.
Yeah.
I'm not going on a
Love
tangent.
it. Go off on a tangent.
So, we went to Disneyland. You know, I've been to Disneyland like at least 3 times. I love the place. I want to go back. And we like to go get the corn dogs, you know, the big corn dogs that they have. And then they tell you, hey, do you want your choice of either a chip or a cutie? Why?
What do you mean, why?
I just don't get it. Why?
Why are they offering both?
Why? No, why they're offering a
Cuties?
cutie?
I'm sure
Yeah.
they have some sort of deal with the Cutie brand, and they're like, well, we have it, so might as well try to sell it. It's also a healthier option than chips, right?
It is. I usually do get just the cutie because it's refreshing. I'm not saying it's not.
Oranges are so refreshing. You're making me want to go to Disneyland, walk around. It's pretty decent weather. It's not sunny out there, but
Yeah.
if I would love to just walk around Disneyland eating
Oh,
some.
Jason,
some
I don't know
cuties.
why Denise and I were talking. We were like, if we were to live in California, why they don't have a pass, 1 year pass?
It's
Denise and I were,
expensive.
Jason, that's what you work for.
I mean,
Jesus
come on.
Christ.
I got other payments. I got other things to pay for.
Who
Come on.
doesn't? But also Disneyland pass, man. God damn. Anyways,
It's like
I'm good, Jason.
$50 a month, Danny.
Okay. Well,
It's
anyways.
like $50, $60 a month. For a time, they weren't even available. They were all booked up with annual passes, and plus, they're not as good as they used to be, Danny. Because before, back in the day, I don't know if we've talked about it here, but back in the day when we had annual passes, you could literally just go whenever you want. If we are in Orange County for whatever reason, let's say I'm working down there and it's like out of work, let's go to Disneyland. Fuck it. All right, cool. We just drive over to Disneyland, walk on
Mm-hmm.
in. Now you need a reservation, and sometimes reservations are all booked up, like 3 months,
So
3 months
you
ahead.
have to do the reservation.
You
I
have to
get.
do a
Yeah, I remember.
reservation, and
Yeah.
sometimes I think you could still get lucky, and maybe you would want to go on a whim, and you could probably find a reservation available. Maybe, I'm not sure how it works. I don't have it, but I know that it was a big issue before because it was hot commodity to have an annual pass. So it I don't, and also the blockout dates are there are more blackout dates now
Mm.
than before. The system just completely changed, and it doesn't feel worth it after you had it when it was at its peak. Where I'm telling you, Danny, it was beautiful just going. We used to go like almost every other weekend, and just again, it was just the day before or something. It's like, let's go to Disneyland. Why not? What a privileged life.
It was, you know what? I think it just Disneyland popularity just went up. All of us who don't live there, Jason, we just want to go there now.
I don't know why you didn't want to before.
I don't know, but now I think it's just over the 5 7 years, everybody wants to go to Disneyland. Even here, they're like, "Oh, our trip is to go take our kids to Disneyland."
Yeah, it's
It's
beautiful,
just,
isn't it?
sorry, Jason, it's too late. We give you guys chances. Now it's our turn.
Who are you apologizing to? Me?
I don't know, Jason.
Sorry
Now
to
I'm
California.
gonna.
I'm
Yeah,
sure we're happy
okay.
taking all that money. You know what's really sad? I talk about this privileged lifestyle we've had back in the day when we used to just go whenever we wanted. There's so many
Mm-hmm.
kids who live in Orange County who have never been to Disneyland.
Yes,
And that's so
yes,
sad to me.
yes. I have heard a lot of stories. Well, look at us. My dad, he said that he never took us to Disneyland, and
Yeah,
we lived there for like 5 6 years. And
that's
when I was,
nothing compared to so many,
yeah,
though.
yeah,
To so many teenagers who have still never been, who probably listen to the fireworks at 9 p.m. every night. And they're like, wow, that's lovely. There's Disneyland
yeah.
fireworks. I can't wait to go. And then I don't know how many don't go. I've met a few coworkers who would have been living in Orange County their whole lives, and now 20 something year olds, and they're like, no, we've never been.
It's sad, Jason. I tell Denise all the time, like, we're privileged. We're privileged that we can go to Trader Joe's. Because I love.
Jason, I love Trader Joe's.
TJ's!
Right?
Huh?
TJ's, I said.
TJ's, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's just it cut off. That's why. But I'm telling, like, we might not be the richest person in the world or nothing like that. I don't think we even not even middle class yet. But we get to go to Trader Joe's, Jason. We get to do this. We get to We get to go to places, and I don't think we're. I feel like there's other unfortunate people. I've seen an unfortunate,
There are.
especially when you talk to somebody, you're like, oh, like you said, they've never been to somewhere that was like, what, really?
It's
Your
right
first
down the
reaction is
street.
really?
It's right down the street. And they've
It's
never
right
been to
there.
Disney.
Just go, but they don't
But
know
they
that
don't have
they
the
have
money.
to work. Yeah, they don't have the money.
They don't have the means. They
Uh,
can't just decide with a family of five can't just decide, damn, do I really want to drop about $600 just for the tickets? And then
yeah,
let alone all the food, which Disney is nice, or you could take in your own food. But either way,
but still,
the kids are
it
gonna
doesn't
want the
matter.
churros.
Yeah,
I'm gonna want the churros, not just the
Yeah.
kids. I'm
Yeah,
gonna want the
I'm gonna
popcorn
choose
and the pretzel and all that, and plus the merchandise. How could you tell a kid no when you're at Disneyland? You're the happiest place on earth, and the kid wants that toy over there. You really want to ruin their mood? And most of the time, it's yes. There's too many kids out there, Danny. Danny, another question for you.
okay.
Should we get rid of kids going to Disneyland? It's a joke. I don't actually mean that. But wouldn't it be
Jason.
cool to
Hold
go
up,
to
Jason.
Disneyland?
Hold up. There should be a day where no kids
Yes.
allowed.
Yes.
Let me hold up, everybody who's screaming on the phone right now or on us right now.
Are the parents who have kids and like, I want to take my kid.
kids. You don't understand.
Blah, blah,
I
blah,
get
blah,
it.
blah, blah.
I get it. We don't have kids yet. All right. I get it. Your parents want Dover kids. You know who wouldn't, right? The little rascals.
Runts.
But just one night without any
Mm-hmm.
kids and just people getting drunk. No,
Yes.
I out of. Oh man.
I've brought this up a
Oh.
couple times lately because it's been. Wouldn't that be cool? And granted, Disney has been having some of these like Valentine's Day night or something like that. I don't remember. It's
They have the wine and dine festival right now or something.
yeah, no, but
And
I mean they have days where it closes whatever time it closes, 9 or whatever. No, I lie. Where they have like Star Wars night
11.
coming up at May the
Yes.
4th, and it starts at 6 p.m. It runs to like 2 a.m. and most likely you're not going to get as many kids, right? Because that's late and school night, whatever. But I think that's different. I'm sure there's going to be mainly adults, some kids, but I mean like a whole day thing, Danny.
Like a whole day.
Like a whole
I know
day.
what
It's
you
like
mean. I know
no
what you mean,
kids
Dan.
today. Sorry, kids, no kids. We're just gonna have adults, and they're actually gonna serve alcohol in Disneyland. Because if you don't know, they only serve
I'm
it.
gonna be riding the
Unless you go to-
teacup.
And we're almost gonna true up because we went too fast.
Because
Yeah,
there's alcohol
sorry.
there. They have alcohol in Disneyland. I don't know if you know this, but before at Disneyland, they didn't have alcohol until they opened up the Star Wars land, whatever it's called. I forget what it's
Oh,
called.
really?
Galaxy's Edge.
God's Edge?
Yeah, but before it was only at California Adventure. Alcohol.
Whoa.
So when we had annual passes back then, our friends would just go to California Adventure, get a little tipsy, walk around. Great time. Great time. I want to do that soon, Danny. I want to go to California Adventure, but just California Adventure, and go get some drinks,
Jeez.
walk around, have a good time.
Ugh.
Go on the Tower of Terror. Oh, sorry, the
Galaxies.
Guardians of the Galaxy shit
Guardians of the
is.
Galaxy. Yeah.
They're also changing. Do you remember the pier, Danny, when you came over and we were eating and we took a long break?
Yeah.
They're turning that pier into the oh no, what's that movie called? Big Hero 6, San Francisco, the combination.
Isn't
of San
that right?
Francisco.
Did they already have somewhere?
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's in Disney Tokyo. But they're turning that little section into that, and it looks pretty what's that stuff that you like?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, because it
Yeah.
has like those neon lights.
Ooh,
yeah.
wait. Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Jason? Says I only been there, I think, only once.
I think
is that a
it's-
good thing for you?
I think it's cool just because before it was just a random pier.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it was just tried to resemble the pier life that we have along the California Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
So I think it was just meant to resemble that, but now it's turning into still some of that because San Francisco, California Adventure, it's turning it into something actual property from Disney. So I think that's cool. But I don't know. I also am not a big fan of what California Adventure is turning into.
What is it turning into, Disneyland?
No, the opposite. It's turning into just MCU and Pixar. And I get it. Like,
This is the biggest properties, man.
I know.
Making the most moolah.
it's better than what it was before because California Adventure was such a nothing. It was nothing. It was about, there was no real theme to it except for California with some Disney themed rides. So it was always weird.
I did remember seeing like the documentary, the
Yeah,
one that they have on
Imagineering
Disney
Story.
Plus. Yeah,
Great
and how
documentary.
it was. And also how they moved the Little Mermaid ride to before because there used to be a different thing there. But Jason, I just want to go back.
It's
Look,
evolved.
It's just evolved. The only thing I kind of don't like is just too many people wish there was a premium.
A
'Cause,
premium.
with privilege. I just wish there was a premium we can just
Wow.
ride the rides faster,
You know, when
in Universal Studios.
when we went to the one in Paris, the Disneyland in Paris,
Mm-hmm.
they have the similar Lightning Lane. I forget what it's called here. It's a Genie Pass. The Genie Pass.
Yeah.
And I guess there was like I didn't see the excuse me. I didn't see the rule, but there is a rule that you're promised at most 10 minutes in the line. At most with that Genie Plus thing. And I didn't realize that was a thing until we were waiting at the Crush's Corner. I can't remember what any of these names are, but Crush's roller coaster. And that's one of the more popular rides in Paris Disney. And we were in line, and there was like some sort of commotion, not too crazy, but people were complaining to the poor lady who was working there. And once it came up to us, we were fine waiting in line because we're used to it anyways, being from.
Wait, the lady was complaining.
There were people complaining to the worker about the line, and
okay, see that people that's privileged right there.
yeah, it really is, because once we got into the line, well, once we got up to her, she's like, "Hi, sorry, but the line might be more than 10 minutes, so it might not be what Genie Plus has promised." And I was like, "Huh, I didn't even realize that's what Genie Plus promises." And we were like, "Yeah, that's fine." We were like, "Whatever." I mean, it's better than the hour 20 that the line was.
Oh my God.
So
we live in the Wild West, huh? We really do live in a.
Well, I don't know where those people were from though. I think they had accents, so I don't think they were from America.
No, I know, but I'm saying like United States people are we just give a shit over here.
Yeah, we suck, huh? We already talked enough shit on America last week.
Yeah, no. I live here. I still like living here, but you know, Jason, you asked me how my week was, so
Yeah, how was your week?
it was good, man. It was just good.
We haven't checked up on each other like we used to. Do you remember?
Yeah, we used to chill like, hey, how's your mental health?
Yeah, we haven't done that. We really. I have a couple friends who started listening to the podcast. They're going through it pretty quick, and they text me.
Same.
They text me every now and then, like something they heard or what they when I was talking shit on Papa Murphy's, they texted me, and then some other stuff. And I was
hey, yeah, don't talk shit about
Papa Murphy's is a stupid idea. Just go pick up a DiGiorno's pizza at the
but it works, Jason.
freezer
People
aisle.
still go, but it works. That's the thing.
Anyways, so they brought that up, and I was like, man, I can't remember a quarter. I only remember a quarter of the things we talk about. I keep forgetting what we talk about. And I was like, oh shit. I forgot that we had said we were going to ask each other how we're doing.
You know what, Jason? It's just funny because I think when we do this, we just, I don't know, we just zone out.
Would you
And
say
then
we're
when
just
we get out,
naturals?
We just leave it's like leaving our soul in the podcast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Something like Scientology.
Yeah, there we go.
I watched the Scientology documentary last night.
Oh, fine. The one on HBO?
No. I've seen that one before.
Oh, okay.
No, this one was
Which is
called
this one?
My Scientology Movie. It's a British journalist who kind of goes a little more on the comedic side, similar to like Stephen Colbert or Jon Stewart. And he comes to LA, and he's well, I think he moved to LA, but he's just trying to get some information on Scientology. I think it starts off with him wanting to get invited to it, kind of like as a joke, and they denied him. Anyways, it's crazy. Scientologists are crazy because they keep saying it's all about this religious tech like technology, and they never say what the tech is. Like what?
Isn't it until you actually become like a high level
C7 or some bullshit?
And then they just show you the actual. I think one of them, if you remember from the other documentary, I think it was a briefcase they open, and it's pretty much the hand drawings, drawings or whatever of the founder. What's his name?
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
L. Ron Hubbard, who it was a sci-fi book author. So, you know.
And so he was crazy.
Would you follow a religion? Oh, I'm sorry. Go off on your tangent. Please do.
No, I was just saying he's kind of crazy because from what I remember, he used to be in charge of a battleship in World War II, right?
Mm-hmm. He got dishonorably discharged.
Yeah, because he would do stuff like, for example, he would see a log and he thought it was something else, and he would tell his men to shoot at that, and it was just a wood log or something, and stuff like that. Apparently, that he would do.
He obviously had a very crazy imagination, and it is shown in his sci-fi books, because I think he was a successful sci-fi writer. Like, I think his books were popular and people enjoyed them for what they were. And you can't just follow a religion, Danny, where a sci-fi writer decides to make up a religion. How do you like, wouldn't that just be a red flag? Aren't you just thinking to yourself, wait a minute, that sci-fi author just started a religion? No,
Look,
like
Jason.
with aliens?
No. Remember, the spirits what we have are
Thinking.
aliens emotions or something. Emotions are actually beings or something of aliens, like spirits or something.
It doesn't fucking matter.
It's something crazy. It's just, at this point, Jesus, they're just giving more money. Believe in Jesus, I was gonna say, but
I wonder where they get the money from. It seems like it's really a self. I don't even know what the word is, but it seems like they give each other the money. They only get the money from within. Like they manipulate the people to become Scientologists, and they ask for. There was one guy who was on the documentary who paid $50,000 in total for all the books and all the teachings and all the courses to move up. And the documentary isn't bad. It's just it doesn't give a whole lot of information of what's going on exactly. He gets a high ranking ex Scientologist, but not. I don't want to give away too much, but he was a Scientologist in it. He was a Scientologist, and then he got him for the documentary. And I think this guy seems to still believe in all the Scientology stuff. You have to watch it to. I don't want to spoil it, so you have to watch it to really see what I mean. But they get another guy who left the religion or cult, and his wife is still in it, and it's insane, man.
It is insane. Look, man, you can believe in whatever you want, but if you've seen that your wallets are getting skinnier, and you just like, I mean, don't know where, it's probably because of something that you're doing. You're being scammed. But
yeah, believe it whatever you want, except it's a cult.
Yeah.
I know. That's the line right there. Come on, come on, people. How are you gonna believe that? Anyway, so I brought up our friends who started listening to it, and then someone else who we'll have on here sooner, maybe rather than later, also said, yeah, I hate when Jason and Danny call me out for shit, because then I can't defend myself. They're just out putting it out there. And I was like, come at us. Record that stuff. Where you at? I'm calling you out right now. You know who you are.
You should have just messaged him, to be honest. You should have just messaged him right now. Or just FaceTime.
He's got his duties. I'm not gonna bug him right now. I don't want to. Shit, should I?
I think you should, to be honest.
No. That's okay. But you know who you are. I'm pointing at the air right now, Danny. We need to get we need to get cameras set up, because I'm over here pointing at the fake camera that's in front of me. You know who you are. So come at us. We're waiting for it. This is why I talk on my shit.
What happened?
Yeah, it's nothing too serious. But he's recording the stuff that he's like he wants to come on and defend himself on. I'll give a little hint to who it is. It's Mr. Raisin Bran himself.
Just by that, I already know who you're talking about.
Mr. Raisin Bran. Mr. Papaya.
Hey, Papaya's good.
We don't have to get into that conversation
like that. Oh, that's funny.
That's jabroni. Danny, I want to come at you with a different topic now that we're off of that topic, off that tangent. We're going to get into our fourth tangent of the day. We should start keeping track of how many tangents we go on. No, because then it might feel... But then it might feel disingenuous, no?
I think it's good to keep track so we can put it when you do the description.
No, I meant just like keep track of how many tangents we go off on.
I don't know.
Because now we're like on fourth or fifth. Anyways,
man.
Next tangent, Danny. I've been having issues with reservations at restaurants.
Oh,
I went. There was we had a reservation set up on Valentine's Day, and we get to the restaurant. It was 4 of us.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember seeing my post.
Yeah, I saw. Which you don't post often, Jay. So
I've had a couple posts lately on my story. Check me out.
At least you post more than me. I don't post anything.
You never post anything.
I don't know.
But anyway,
sorry. Yeah.
We got to the restaurant, and it was a reservation for like 7. We'll say 7. I don't remember exactly what time. We get there at 7, Danny, and we don't get seated till about 7:30, 7:40, or something like that.
Okay.
What the fuck is the point of making a reservation? And I understand. Some people are going to be like, well, you don't have to wait as long as if you were to arrive, and they're like, it's going to be about an hour. You only have to wait 30 minutes. But isn't the reservation that they reserve a whole table for you? Like the table is reserved for you for when you get there at 7, so you could come on in, sit down.
Look, Jason. I think I think this is where we get the people who are eating. They just don't realize that they're taking too long. I'm not saying I'm trying to help them out, but maybe that's a possibility that people are just like munching now,
Having a good time.
Having a good time, and they're like they don't see the time. It's like 2 hours and a half they've been there, or they don't know how to. There's less workers, or I'm not trying to help them out, Jason.
Go. You're go
or
ahead.
they don't know how to manage the time, or how long do you think a person will take? They probably found, because I know what you mean, Jason. I know we recently went to this, like a Din Tai Fung kind of place. I forgot the name of it. Dough Zone. I don't know if you heard of it. Anyways, we also had a reservation, and we also had to wait like an extra 40 minutes.
Defeats the purpose. I think it defeats the purpose of making a reservation.
So why don't you just tell us, hey, like a big letters, not little tiny ones, you might be late.
Well, I just, what's the point of it? Of doing this? Isn't so? We went out to eat, which you might have seen my other post on story. Fruity drink for a fruity boy. And that reservation,
yeah, I love those fruity drinks, man.
They're so good. I love them. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. You know what? I'm about to go piss off some other people. Beer, overrated. So the reservation, that was for brunch. It was
I'm not with him. I don't agree with him, but okay.
The reservation was for about 11:30. We went to go get brunch. I wanted a mimosa because mimosas get me feeling good. And
so, hold on, Jason. Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to cover. What was the random text you text me with the mimosas? I'm like, okay. I was just out of nowhere. It was just out of nowhere.
I had just been thinking about it. Mimosas get me feeling joyful. I feel gleeful.
Whoa! I think we should go have some then.
I don't think I have champagne. No, I don't. I definitely don't have champagne.
No. I'm thinking about if you ever see each other.
We should definitely go get some brunch and get some mimosas. But
yeah,
I don't know what it is. It started off. There's a place in Fullerton, California, called Biggs, where, excuse me, sorry, I'm burping. And I think they still do. They do brunch, unlimited brunch, and bottomless mimosas for about $25, and it was good. The food was good. Mimosas, are mimosas, and I had never experienced mimosas before that. This was about 5 years ago.
Oh, this is your first time?
This is 5 years ago now. Okay, gotcha. And the mimosas just kept coming. They would come over, you take a little sip, they're back with champagne. They're like, you gotta keep drinking. They want you to get a little fucked up. And by the way, this was during football, so it was like 10 a.m. and we're out of there by like 1 p.m. and you walk out and it's like, oh fuck, it's still bright out. It's like, damn, it's blinding, and got a little bit of a headache because champagne. I didn't drink enough water. But it gets you.
How do you have a headache right away?
Not right away, but like when we're leaving. But it just gets you like, yeah, I want to have a good time. I want to dance. I'm dancing over here.
That's called getting tipsy in the morning, and that's a good feeling right there. Because that getting tipsy in the morning would just give you enough. Like, it just turns you to a yes man.
I'm down
for the day.
Yeah, I get you. We had some also. Oh god, now I'm starting to sound like an alcoholic. But we were in Palm Springs, and the morning of Saturday morning, we went to go get some breakfast, and I had a couple mimosas there as well, and I was just like, hell yeah, I'm down to dance, I'm down to party. And then I had some again the week after. Jeez Louise. I don't usually drink this much, Danny. Okay, I want everyone I want
I don't know.
sweet tangerines to know this. I
Look,
don't.
Jason.
Yeah.
We are Solares. We come from a lineage of people drinking a lot.
Which I'm trying to.
Sure.
Well,
And it's just in our DNA at this point.
no, which is very scary because I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong, Danny, but I think alcoholism and addictions could be passed down generations. So something to keep in mind.
No, Jason, I
You
doubt
okay
it.
over
with
there?
you,
What's going on over there?
with us? Sorry, I had to move. Why did it sound weird?
No, you just sounded a little weird. It's okay.
No, I'm just saying mimosas. Well, what the fuck I was gonna say? Oh no, I was gonna say you can control it, Jason. I know you can control it. Don't worry about it.
I don't think I have a addictive.
You have
traits.
self-control, Jason.
I think I do too, but I do enjoy drinking a good mimosa. So, anyways, long-winded tangent to get to the text where I had thought about it before, Danny. By the way, I thought about it like a week before, but I was getting to work or something, and it was like middle of the day. I just texted you. I was like, "Hey, Danny, when we finally get our faces out there and set up a camera for the podcast, let's celebrate by drinking mimosas. Let's get a little tipsy. Let's have a nice little brunch while
I'm
we're
down,
doing
Jason. I never say no to mimosas. Denise and I used to go to Thirsty
dude.
Lion, and we used to get the mimosas. They have the guava one. I forgot if it was the pomegranate one or guava
The
one.
pomegranate's good.
Yeah, pomegranate or one of those. We used to just
Pog juice, pomegranate, orange, guayaba, right?
You know what? Oh no, we can't. Never mind, Jason. Never mind. Damn.
We'll talk about this afterwards.
Yeah.
But that just sounds like you guys are gonna get a little more silly, Jay. I feel like I get a little too serious on here sometimes, but mimosa's gonna get me a little silly.
Yeah, you know, Jason, I think at this point, just get silly. Just go get a mimosas. When we start right now, instead of drinking your tea, just go get a champagne bottle
How'd
and
you
start
know?
putting in some orange juice. That's all it is.
No, I'm not gonna drink mimosas every time we record.
This.
I'm not gonna drink every time we record, Daddy. Wait, why did we start talking about mimosas? Where was
Because I asked because of the text that I got from you.
Yeah, but what did we? Oh fuck! Excuse my language. We were talking about something else before.
We were
that.
talking about how outstanding.
Oh, reservations! I got it.
Oh,
Reservations.
goddamn.
There was another restaurant where we went to go get that. Where I went to go get the mimosas, which this one wasn't as bad. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna backtrack a little bit again. When we were at that other restaurant, it was about 30 minutes to get seated. 30, 40 minutes. They were prepared for Valentine's Day, obviously, because they had tables set up where you could tell. I've never been to this restaurant, but you could tell they don't normally set up tables there because we were at the bottom of small little flight of stairs. In the center of the stairs, in a big round table that seats 8, and it was 4 of us. And we were like, what the fuck? So we're sitting on the one half of the table, and we look over, there's like 5 other tables for 4 empty. So we were like, what? Like, why did we wait all that time? And look, I come from the food service industry, so I understand that sometimes you don't have enough people, enough workers. Maybe there's not enough cooks to get the food out. Maybe there's not enough servers to even serve. But it just comes, it's a bad look that you're making us sit in this random ass seat, and over like 5 feet away, there's a table for 4 available.
Yeah.
And Danny, it took like 30 minutes to get our bill. She disappeared on us for like 30 minutes. We honestly contemplated walking out. I mean, at least I did. I don't think the jabronis I was with or the tangerines I was with would do it.
I thought you were talking about when we went to visit and we went to go eat breakfast. I don't think you went with us. Did you? No, you did.
When?
Last time we went with with everybody else.
Where'd you go?
We went to the breakfast place in the Orange Circle.
Oh, Snooze. I didn't go to Snooze.
Yeah, okay. It sounded like the same thing that happened to us. We have to sit in different tables because there was not a whole big table apparently. But it was fine. We didn't say nothing. But then I guess there was one available. I remember. I don't know why they didn't sit us together, but yes, that happened to us too again.
It's weird. The reservation system. Anyways, for this other restaurant that happened a week ago, it took us 10, 15 minutes to get seated, which wasn't it wasn't bad, but I just it's weird to me. Are they just kind of neglecting the reservations? They just move you up the ladder when you come in and check in? Like, hey, I'm here for my reservation. They're like, okay, now we move him up instead of having the seat available.
Okay, Jason. I know your frustration right now because it just came to me and I just got mad right now.
I'm not too frustrated, by the way.
No,
Go ahead.
But I am.
Okay, good. Me too.
No, go ahead. You'll finish first.
No,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I'm done. I'm done. You go.
I get it, Jason. I get it because now I just remember going to Cheesecake Factory. I love Cheesecake Factory.
Love cheesecake.
And when we go to the mall, I like to go to Cheesecake Factory. I know it's a little pricey. I get it, but I love the chicken chipotle pasta and the spring rolls and having a cheesecake. Oh, Jason, come to Cheesecake with me, man.
By the way, I don't think it's too pricey. I think it's just overpriced for what it is.
Okay, there you go. Yes, overpriced for what it is, but I do get full.
Okay.
And I do enjoy the food. Okay. So every time we go, Jason, around, let's say the times I go to the mall, around 70, I would say no, 85 or 89%, we don't get to go to Cheesecake Factory because the wait times are fucking extremely long.
Always.
And not just that, every time, and then when we go, we see tables available. We see a lot of tables available. Okay? And then they're like, no tables available for two. We have to wait. I get it. They're trying to get a bigger group.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I see a table with two, and I'm like, it's not. Oh, you have to wait like an hour and 50 minutes, or an hour and 40 minutes. It's not even 45 minutes. It's not even an hour. It's an hour and 50 or 45 minutes always.
It makes you think, oh, maybe those tables are set up for a reserved group. Where you're like, they made a reservation ahead of time.
Yes.
But then you're like, wait a minute. Nope, they just walked in with me and they got the table. So, because I also think, I see open table and I'm like, why don't they seat us there? Then I think to myself, maybe it's for a reserved group. But then it's not. It doesn't go down that way. Who knows? We don't know how this works, Annie. Maybe there is a rhyme or reason for the way they do the things they do, but it's a bad look for people who are trying to go eat and they see all these open tables. And you know who's the worst?
Tell me.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Oh, just.
I haven't been to Buffalo Wild Wings in so long because, geez Louise, their service sucks there.
You know, it's funny because we went to Buffalo once, but we went really late, almost not even closing time, but like an hour before the closing time, and we had a good time. Denise and I, it was boring because there was nobody really there. But I can see where you live, different story over there. I can see that place being more full, more packed.
People love Buffalo Wild Wings here.
Yeah.
They're a big fan. I don't understand it. Wingstop all day, every day.
I just don't understand what we need other places besides Buffalo Wild Wings, because as much as we love Wingstop, it's not a place where you can just sit down and chill. You know that.
Correct.
It's just a place to pick up the stuff and that's it. We need somewhere else, Jason. You guys might have somewhere else. Here where we live, nothing else. We don't have no other wing spot.
They have a Wingstop but in Orange County called Wingstop Sport or something like that, where it is set up a little more like a Buffalo Wild Wings. I haven't ate inside of it. When we had our fantasy football draft, I went to go pick up from there, and I was like, oh shit, this one's bigger. I think that one's the competition to Buffalo Wild Wings, but I'm guessing it's probably not as efficient.
It's a test, probably.
Yeah, like maybe they were like, let's test it out and see how it does, and I haven't seen more open up, so I'm guessing it's.
Rick Ross was like, you know what I mean? This is not gonna work out, Rick Ross.
That was a really good Rick Ross impersonation.
Thank you.
That was really good. Danny, do you have any other impersonations in your bag, in your tool belt? I don't know.
Man.
Maybe Bane? Maybe Ahsoka? I don't know.
I thought you were gonna say maybe someone from Harry Potter, because I sang Harry Potter once too.
You have Harry Potter ones.
Oh
How
yeah.
many do you have from Harry
Oh,
Potter?
I got Leviosa.
Mm-hmm.
Harry, you gotta put the pants on, Harry.
Pants on? What the hell is going on?
She did Leviosa on him, and it went down.
What did?
Yeah, Jason, that's all of my impersonations I have right now.
Was that supposed to be Hermione?
No.
Ron?
No. We'll see.
It's Gary
Im- im-
Leviosa, not
Jason, can I,
Leviosa.
hold on, Jason. Sorry.
Yeah.
I know I'm going on a tangent right now, but imagine
Go
if
off, King.
if the magic world was a true place, which I want to believe it is, the
The
Harry Potter
Wizarding
world. The Wizarding World. Thank you, Jason. Thank you for. And and there's like a OnlyFans or like this kinky stuff. Imagine, what do you think some of the magic stuff that people would do? Imagine if we have the power to do magic, and those people who do those like porn or whatever, you think they would use magic to like, you know what? I'm gonna make you a girl today. Or you're gonna be a guy today. You're gonna have a penis. You think we will use that for that? And what would be the craziest thing? You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean.
You will use magic to do some kinky stuff?
I don't.
And just imagine, Jason, the power you. Oh my God! I'm just imagining it right now. Holy moly!
I don't know, Danny, the answers.
You can make the thing that comes out of the guys instead of white.
We have kids in the audience.
Colors.
Different colors for what reason? Just for fun?
I don't know, for funs.
Okay, I could see that. I could see that being a thing where they're like, "Oh wow, you got to check out this person who learned how to change the colors," and it's like,
yeah,
we got to see it, because then like you tease them, right? You tease and you tease. They're like, "Oh, it's coming. No, it's not coming. Oh," and then it's like everyone's anticipating it. They're on the edge of their seat, waiting to see what color is gonna come out, and then it happens, and it's like, wow, that was a.
Oh my God! I just thought of something. That was a show. I just thought of one because yesterday I was watching the end with Denise of Magic Mike 2. I think she told me about it. I haven't seen the movies, and I was watching Magic Mike 2.
Nothing wrong with seeing them, Danny. I've seen the.
No. You know what, Jason? I want to see the first one. I told Denise, I'm down to watch the first one.
Okay, but it's bad.
The last, but anyways, the second one for the Tito's, the guy, the Latino one, he was doing his part. And then he turns around and it's just 3 girls around him, and then he just shoots whipped cream.
Yeah.
What if one of the magic stuff is you turn your stuff into like some type of food?
In a similar fashion, Danny, with the same idea, we have it. I don't know why I'm turning to we. It goes beyond the screen, so it actually flies at them.
Oh my God! Like magic screen, like a magic TV,
exactly.
where everything you experience. Oh my God!
Exactly. That's what I think would. But then, Danny, wouldn't it just become repetitive? Isn't everyone just gonna end up doing the same sort of thing?
No, I don't think so, because we do that already, and still people are still fucking, people still watch everything like that. Oh man!
You think this is a good idea?
I think at this point, if the Wizarding World is a true place at this point right now, I want to see the only wizards.
Oh God, we need to cancel this podcast. We're getting too out of hand here.
Oh man,
you're getting too excited about this.
Jesus, I'm just Leviosa is not just to lift things. It was just also a prescription pill. Get it? Get it? Because Leviosa, it just gets stuff up, and some people cannot lift it up.
Yeah. You think what's his name? The old ass wizard, the one who was in charge, whatever his name is, R.I.P.
Oh,
you think he would use
God.
it? You think he used it? Do you think? You think there'll ever be a rated R Harry Potter or Wizarding World movie?
No,
where they get into that sort of thing.
You know what? Hopefully, somebody hears this podcast and just starts,
Well,
just go nuts.
I'm sure there's already smut centered around it. You know what smut is?
No.
It's that fan fiction shit.
Oh! That's what I call it. Okay. New word of the day.
I don't
Smut.
think it's specifically for yeah, no, you know what? I think it is for fan fiction shit. Erotic writing that contains explicit sexual content. So I don't think it has. I don't think it's specific to fanfic, but it's explicit erotic writing shit. I'm sure there's already plenty of that centered around this, Danny. So we're not originators here.
Mm-hmm.
You got a sick
You
mind.
know what? No, I just like I said, I literally was watching Magic Mike yesterday.
I thought
And
you weren't watching
then-
it.
And then today, because they're watching Harry Potter.
So you were watching it.
No, they're watching Harry Potter, and I just those two just combine.
Were you were you not watching Magic Mike?
No. I said I was, but it's only the half part, like the end part.
Okay.
Because
gotcha.
I catch Denise. She put in. She already has watched to that part, and I was just watching like the end part.
Did you see?
And I was like, oh, I need to watch the beginning of this movie because I'm so lost.
Did you see Childish Gambino?
Yes. And I was like, wait, that's Charles Gambino. And then, and a similar note, I was like, wait, that's Amber Heard.
They get surprised. Like people, you'll be surprised to see there. You'll be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then Gabriel Iglesias, and I was like, whoa.
Oh,
wait.
that's right. Yes.
Whoa.
What a
I was like, whoa.
stupid movie.
And Danny Glover, he's becoming one of the best sing writers and also a good ass actor. I'm like, what can that man not do, Jason? He has his six pack.
Yeah, it's weird. His thing in the movie is like he sings while he strips, and I thought it was weird, honestly.
Yeah. One girl was just like, "Let me go down real quick, pretend that I'm gonna do this to you," and I was like, "Whoa!" He's just walking out of the stage. Jesus Christ!
This has been a fun episode with you, Danny. It's been a weird one. You've taken us down a weird path towards the end there. But...
Magic sex.
Oh, okay. Did you have a dream about this? You tend to have visceral dreams.
I swear to God, I know I haven't had a dream. I had a different dream because apparently they made a Call of Duty game in Roblox, and I was watching the video yesterday, and I was dreaming that I was in that.
You are a character, aren't you? The podcast can't end without the fan favorite. Boom, ba-ding, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-ding, ba-do-ba-ba, boom. Last minute jokes with Danny.
Hey guys, I forgot the joke that I was supposed to say.
You literally told me before we started. I asked somebody for a joke, and I got a good one.
No, hold up. I gotta go with Spanish though. I gotta go with Spanish.
You want me to translate, or are you gonna translate it?
I don't think it's gonna translate well. I hate jokes when they don't translate well because they sound so funny in one language and in another language like what? It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe we should have an episode where we just do it in Spanish. No, never mind. That's gonna be embarrassing for me.
Why?
I don't think my Spanish is well enough.
Jason,
I'll be too self-conscious to talk in Spanish.
What? Just zero right now.
No.
Say it like that.
No. There you go. How about that?
All right. Oh, well, let me just tell the joke then. Okay, Denise told me about this joke that she listened. I was laughing. I was like, that's a pretty good joke. I like that. She said, let me say it in English, okay? So it doesn't sound funny. It says, how do you get a bean?
Wait. Hold on. Time out. Sorry. You said you're translating it now?
No, I'm going to try to say it in English.
No.
I was like,
do it in Spanish. Do it in Spanish.
Okay. ¿Cómo emborrachas a un frijol?
No sé cómo.
Te lo comes y sale un pedo.
I don't get it.
sale pedo.
Oh, okay, I got it now. Okay, that's a good one. Yeah, that does not translate in English. How
No,
would you
because in
translate it?
English, well, if I translate in English, is how do you get a bean drunk? And then you say, "Oh, you eat it because it," and then you fart it out. But it doesn't translate. No,
No, yeah, we've ran
No.
this into the ground at this point.
no. At this point, I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. It's partially my fault as well. So it's.
You know, it's not. It's not. Learn Spanish. How about that?
I think most of our listeners are Spanish.
There's some who don't, but you know what?
This has been Sunday Morning Tangents, where you could catch us on sometimes on Instagram, sometimes on YouTube, but most of the time on your favorite podcast platform. This is Danny and Jason signing out. Sunday Morning Tan.
Jens, Magic Mike style.
Oh God.